and snow, rain and snow. Take my chances in the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Take my chances in the cold, rain and snow. My health went down the drain, was told I'd never work again. Forever lost now in the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Forever lost now in the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Forever lost now in the cold, rain and snow. Mustn't dwell on what I've lost. Need to find a place to dust. Find some shelter from the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Find some shelter from the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Find some shelter from the cold, rain and snow. Drained of hope, here I lie, often wonder how I'll die, crouching low in the cold, rain and snow. Drink or drugs or violent hands, my body cannot stand to be out here in this cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. To be out here in this cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. To be out here in this cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Take me in from the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow. Take me in from the cold, rain and snow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So having done our little rain song, and the sky's still blue. This is the song which actually dates to the mid-16th century, and it's, 1760. So it's called The Goose and the Common, and it was originally a children's nursery rhyme. And it's to do with when they were doing all of the enclosures and we lost the right to roam.
Okay.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The law locks up the man, oh, who steals the goose from off the common, but leaves the greater villain loose. That steals the common from the goose. The law locks up the man or woman who steals the goose from off the common, but leaves the greater villain loose. That steals the common from the goose. Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? The law demands that we atone when we take things we do not own. Believes the law's a lady's fine who take the things that are yours and mine. The law demands that we atone when we take things we do not own. Believes the law's a lady's fine who take the things that are yours and mine. Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? The poor and wretched don't escape if they conspire the law to break. This must be so, but they endure those who conspire to make the law. The poor and wretched don't escape if they conspire the law to break. This must be so, but they endure those who conspire to make the law. Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? The law locks up the man or woman who steals the goose from off the common. The geese will steal a common lack until they go and steal it back. The law locks up the man or woman who steals the goose from off the common. The geese will steal a common lack until they go and steal it back. Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? The law locks up the man or woman who steals the goose from off the common. The geese will steal a common lack until they go and steal it back. The law locks up the man or woman who steals the goose from off the common. The geese will steal a common lack until they go and steal it back. Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? Who remembers when? Who remembers how the crimes committed then became the laws that bind us now? Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy with that?
This next one is one of our own songs. Most years I make a little plug for the Write a Song for Lincolnshire competition. This is what we did in 2020, as well as several other years, but this was during lockdown, so this is probably the only song that ever won the competition where the celebrations were running around the living room because there wasn't an actual live performance of it. It's called The Beachy Boys, and it's written from the point of view of their mother, Amy Beachy. She had 8 sons who went off to war in the First World War, and 5 of them never came back. Yeah?
Sorry. Yep. Okay.
You ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3. It's a bit.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. All on a charabanc in 1903, on our way home from a day by the sea, with salt sticky hair, cheeks aglow from sea air, my beautiful boys and me. There was Len and Harold and Chris and Char, Eric and Frank, Sam and Bar. They pocketed pebbles and carried them home to remember their day, to set it in stone. And we built a cairn under the tree. We built a cairn under the tree. In 1914, evil blew from the east, seeping and creeping like a festering beast. The darkness spread and we watched full of dread, and I knew they would all fight for peace. So they went off to war, walked away one by one, 8 beautiful boys. They faced the gun with their comrades in arms. They crossed the sea to France, Tanzania, Gallipoli, and I prayed that they'd come back to me. I prayed that they'd come back to me. There was Len and Harold and Chris and Char, Eric and Frank, Sam and Bar. They shouldered their rifles, sailed over the foam, wrote letters each day to set things in stone. My beautiful boys wrote to me. My beautiful boys wrote to me. 5 precious blues, torn from the briar, killed by bullet, by shell, in a trench on the wire. 5 Lincolnshire soldiers left me growing older, my family no longer entire. In mud or in clay, where they fell, there they lie. 'Twas a Newport grave for me when I died. So I'd lie with young soldiers who suffered and passed, with no mother to hold their hand at the last, and their cross casts its shadow on me. Their cross casts its shadow on me. 100 years on, my boys' graves were traced, and where each brother lay, a man paused to place from Our Lady of Lincoln a small cross in stone, to unite them in a loving embrace. There was sensitive Harold, dependable G.R., sweet Len, Frank the sportsman, and Polymath Bar. 5 crosses of limestone and a 6th cross at home, to honour their lives, to set them in stone. I gave them unwillingly. My beachy boys love me. I gave them unwillingly. My beautiful boys love me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, back and peek.
We'd like to do a Hugh Williams song now. We probably heard this way back in the day, in the last century. And it's one of our favourites. It's called The Summer Before the War. You're going to count me in, lovely.
What?
You're going to count me in.
Yeah, 1, 2, yep, 1, 2, 3. on a Saturday, bright as a bell, early and just for the ride. We took a trip cycling down to the sea, you and your lady and I. And oh, what a summer, oh, what a sun, bright in the blue sky it clung. One day at Whitsun, the sea and the shore, the summer before the war. Warm summer places where we could taste the country air, racing our shadows we'd fly. Down through the narrow lanes, chasing the slow trains, the last of an age going by. And we had a good time, we had some fun. There was time then and we were all young. One day at Whitsun, the sea and the shore, the summer before the war. Young hearts and young souls, young minds to unfold, knowing the untold somehow. One day at Whitsun, the sea and the shore, the summer before the war. We found a small cove by the sand and the water. The salt air was brushing our skin. With your hand in her hand and her hand in mine, watching the sea rushing in. And oh, what a moment, oh, what a day. We held it and it never slipped away. One day at Whitsun, the sea and the shore, the summer before the war. Young hearts and young souls, young minds to unfold, knowing the untold somehow. One day at Whitsun, the sea and the shore, the summer before the war. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that's about it.
Toast.
Sorry? You got one more? 2 minutes. Should we do a short one then? We'll do a short one. We're going to do a short one. We could do that, couldn't we? We haven't done that for a long time. I've just got to...
Thank you very much for listening. We're just going to do a really quick one. A funny little ditty one. It's about 2 minutes long.
6, yeah. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Although we're apart, you're a part of my heart. tonight you belong to me. Way down along the stream, how sweet it would seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. Honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me. Way down along the stream, how sweet it would seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. Honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me, just a little old me.
Thank you very much.